This is Suzie, Soule of Best Rock List, and I'm here with In Heart's Wake.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Who are you?
My name is Jake Taylor, and I am the vocalist for In Heart's Wake.
Yes, excellent. Now you guys are here on Warped Tour, and your most recent album is Skydancer.
Correct. Yes, it's the second part of a double record that we released in secret, a year apart from each other. Earthwalker was first, and then Skydancer, and it's on Rise and our record label UNFD worldwide. So yeah, check it out.
We will, definitely. Now where are you from?
From Australia, Byron Bay to be precise. It's a little small town, population of about 10,000, coastal town. We surf. Parkway Drive, notably from there as well, if that's sort of any other indication, but long way from home.
Do you know your ethnic background?
Yes.
What is it?
Okay, I'm a mix of, I have Italian, I have English, New Zealand, American as well. I'm actually a US citizen, and I'm Australian as well.
Are you really? You're a U.S. citizen as well? Okay. What kind of music did you grow up listening to?
All types. I mean, that's broad, but I mean, everywhere from stuff like Yellow Card to, I guess, Parkway Drive when I was like 15, but Queen was one of the first records I bought, I think when I was 8. So I was always into rock and like heavier stuff, I guess you'd say. Not so much the lighter pop end, but yeah, even Limp Bizkit I got on cassette, I remember that. That was great.
Cassettes,
Yeah.
those were the days. Right?
That's right. Mum wasn't too happy with that one, but
I can understand why. So I have a focus that we talk about America and it being very violent. What do you see being from Australia, from the outside? Do you have a lot of violence in Australia?
well, the violence that America thinks that we have is just shark attacks, spiders and snakes. We haven't had a mass shooting since, I think it was the 60s or 70s, when there was the gun laws were less strict, and that one massacre, gun laws were banned, and we haven't had one since. So if that's any indication in terms of guns, it seems to have worked in Australia. So my perception over here, I mean, since we've been here, there's been 5 or 6 shootings that have popped up, which is pretty insane. That it's such a, it's going on. There's a lot of violence. Your population is so much larger than ours. Things are bound to go wrong, but I feel like there's definitely things that could prevent such catastrophes from happening. Yeah, that's what I think.
What do you see about in Australia? Is there racism there a lot?
Yeah, there is. It's still there, and it's the racism. It's so ignorant, and so I can't believe it's still going on. But it's with the Indigenous people and with the white Australians. That's the tension is. It's not so much looking. That's where the main Australian tension is, and it's so unfortunate. It's such a tough thing. The Indigenous Australians, the Aboriginals, they've been there far longer than any white man has been there, and it's just such a politically fueled tension, and it's a really hard one that the government finds so hard to conquer and solve. But they need to be acknowledged, and there needs to be a lot more peace and harmony that needs to come in between, because we're all human beings. We all live and breathe, and we share the same water. So we need to get along. It's time that we all got along.
It is. You know what? It doesn't matter what country you're from. It's
Correct.
just like racism is everywhere. So
it is. It seems to be a lot more heightened here, but it does exist back home. I wish it didn't, but it does.
Okay, so if you couldn't perform music, what do you think your second job choice would be? Would you have one?
My second job? Oh, I'd love to play soccer, like professionally. I was so into it as a kid, and I got pretty good, but music really took over. That'd be my dream, kind of be a football player. But I'd like to do the film industry. I love music, doing music videos and creating in the visual element. I feel like something that I would happily get out of bed for. So I would do that.
So still in the same realm. So
Yeah.
okay, if you were a character from Game of Thrones, which character would you be?
Which character from Game of Thrones? It's a good question. I have seen it. I gotta think. Oh, I'd love to be well, he's just been sent. Oh, I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it. The guy, I forget his name, the one that's been sent away by Khaleesi. He's epic.
The one that's been sent away.
He's like Khaleesi's lover.
Oh, okay.
But he's loyal. He'll do whatever she says. But
What's his name?
he's brutally honest as well. I can't remember his name either.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. Yes, exactly.
Good. We know, yeah.
Yes.
Suzie, I mean, she's pretty epic, so.
He's lucky, right? He's very lucky.
Until she sent him away, but.
Okay, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.